Andy Barrar, Handy Andy from handyandymedia.com, and today I'm doing a review for Best Buy's blog on two bikes, part of Aventon's Pace series. We're looking at the Aventon electric city bike, and that would be the black one with the kind of a standard bike frame design to it. What really makes these Pace series interesting is that they have the battery integrated right into the bottom part of that frame there. But we also have the Aventon Pace step through. This one you can mount on much easier on and off. Which one's right for you? Well, let's find out in this review. So let's begin with the standard Aventon Pace model. 350 watt motor. And you can look from this design, it really has that kind of a conventional casual city bike design with it. But you do have that metal frame kind of right in the middle on the top, which the step through lacks. Other than that, from looking at this, it looks kind of like your standard bike. I think a lot of people would have a hard time knowing that it's an electric bike until they look and see that battery that is integrated right into the frame. There's a button that turns it on. From there, you can turn the button on the left-hand side over there, turn on the LCD display that will tell you your speed and distance traveled and metrics like that. All in all, it's a really nice bike. It has a very kind of slick design. Would be great to ride, as casually. Now, this is the Aventon Pace step-through version, and if you do have kind of mobility issues or just issues getting on and off a bike, this might be a better choice for you because it lacks that bar in the center on the top there, so it's easier to get on and off, basically what they call mounting on and off a bicycle, and I'll show you that a little bit later. But if you do have mobility issues or you haven't ridden a bike in a long time, you get more of an upright posture ride when you're riding a step-through version. I'm just showing you right now as I get on there. It's just quite easy to mount on and off the bike. You have that LCD display. It's very, very comfortable when you look at the shape of these handlebars. Really makes it easy. You have your ability to switch gears, and then you have the throttle button on the left hand side and those buttons to change the pedal assist between 0 and up to pedal assist level 5, which at that point you're basically just pedaling to keep it going. Nice LED headlight on the front. Another advantage of having that battery power, and of course underneath that LCD display you do have a USB port. So in the event that you're going for a long bike ride, you want to charge your phone, not a problem. You can do that with the Aventon Pace series bike, which is something I really like because who doesn't worry about, losing access to their phone because of a dead battery? You can use your battery in your bike to charge it. Now let's talk about the actual mounting on and off the bike. I just want to give you an example. See how my leg has to go right over the seat to get onto it? A lot of people might have mobility issues. That might not be the easiest thing to do, especially multiple times a day. If you just want to go for a casual bike ride, maybe you're a little bit older, not as flexible as you used to be, it can be hard. Now look at the simplicity of going through a step through. I got my leg through that bar because there wasn't a bar there, and then I was able to just kind of stand up and get onto the seat. Now, depending on how you have the seat positioned with the step through, it can be a very upright type of posture when you're riding. And as a casual bike ride, say on the weekend, you're just going to go for a stroll on a nice day, that can be very beneficial. Doesn't take much to get on and off this bike. Again, it does have pedal assist from 0 to 11 to number 5. So as soon as you start pedaling, it understands and gives you that equal amount of type of power and assistance that you need. And then when you want to get off the bike, it is super easy. You just hit the kickstand, move your leg over, and away you go. You don't have to go all over on top of that seat. And I think a lot of people are going to like that. Let's talk charging. So here's the charging block. Notice it was green. I plug it into the Pace model. This is the step-through model. On the top, you'll notice that it'll be flashing. That tells you that it is charging. And then if you go onto the block itself later on, I'll show you. When you're looking at the block, it'll change the color. And that just kind of tells you the state of the charge on the battery. So right now it's red. When it is fully charged, it will change to green. But if you don't have it plugged in, it's also green. But that doesn't mean it's fully charged. It means you need to plug it in. So that's a handy way. The other option is to take it right off and charge in a different location. That's what you can do with the Aventon bike series. So really between the Pace, which one that you want really depends. Do you want that step through, or can you get on and off the traditional type of city bike? It really comes down to what your personal preference is, But under the hood, you're pretty much getting the exact same bike with just a minor design difference with that frame and that top frame part being absent on the step through. All in all, if you're looking for a city bike that is electrical, you can't go wrong with this. I'm Andy Barrar, Handy Andy, signing out. See you again next time.